and he's asking, how will Dexy avoid the same fate as Luna UST? Well, I would imagine depegging.
Right. So every algorithmic stablecoin could crash, right, in some scenarios. So there is no any silver bullet here. Right. So maybe if it's possible, then the stablecoin wouldn't be usable, right? Probably because of totally unrealistic capital inefficiency and so on. Right. So Dexy is trying to do some things based on observations where other stable coins failed, right? So there is no unlimited minting, right? Minting is always limited, very limited, dependent on current collateralization, and that's basically how many stable coins failed, right? So at the top, when the price of collateral is highest, someone minted a lot of stable coins, right? And then at the bottom, it failed. So, for example, USDN failed, still failing in this way. Terra design was especially bad. So there was so many mistakes there, right? And also they didn't prioritize stability. So instead, they prioritized TVL, right? But say market cap, right? So number of USDs, algorithmic USDs issued. And so on. So the Dexy is trying to be cautious, right? The central bank all the time, so releasing liquidity slowly and doing interventions also slowly, and so trying also to grab on some liquidity on liquidity pool to prevent popular scenarios. But even if we are not calling just stable coins, but all the stable coins, right, fiat currencies, so currencies actually, all the fiat currencies failing, right, with time. There are no exceptions also.
No, it's true. The reality is you always have these risk assumptions that you need to make. Let's say in fiat currency, there's a tendency for them to debase themselves over time, right? When you talk about algorithmic stablecoins, you're always going to have points of failure. The beauty of that is they can be known, understood, and so the risk assumptions can, be known before you interact with systems. I think one of the stupidest things about Luna UST was they tried to build that as the core aspect of their network, and then everything on top of that was built on an improper foundation. And so when that foundation gave way, basically everything else was essentially worthless, and what they do, fork it. And I guess Luna Classic still trades and bounces around, and some people think that's going to fix itself one day. Good luck. But there's certainly been a lot of failed algorithmic stablecoins, and really the question I think that's most important for not only users to understand, but also people building these systems, are what are the points of failure? What does that look like? And you know, it's something where, you know, it's a matter of having clear assumptions. And when we get, I don't know, when the market is kind of the marketing machine, as we talked about earlier, you know, sometimes that marketing machine is a little bit ridiculous. You know, with Luna UST, everything was hot. Nobody was asking the right questions.
Right. I mean, it's you know, if you have to build up hype, if you have to really try so hard to build up hype, then it's artificial. It doesn't exist. Even if you build up enough hype, you know, we're past the days of, you know, you announce a rebrand and the price goes, you know, goes 4x or something like that. This is not 2016, 2017. You know, this is not that market. And it's just it's really sad to see some of these projects really trying so hard to bring that back. It's not going to come back, and it shouldn't come back. I mean, yeah, sometimes it still works, but it shouldn't come back. We have to grow out of this. We have to grow into real utility. We have to grow into real adulthood of this technology that is not manipulated, or whose, I guess, success is not manipulated by empty hype. And this empty hype is covering up real flaws, you know, real issues that need to be addressed on you know, by objectivity. And so, yeah, that's one of the reasons, like Joe, we just said, you know, one of the reasons why Luna failed as bad as it did is because, you know, it was hyped up so much. There was so much of this, you know, FOMO, moon boy crap around Luna that people weren't asking the tough questions enough. Is this sustainable? Is this real? What is it going to look like in 5 years? It's just not, you know, my bags are going to get big, but what is the reality of this ecosystem? So yeah, it's I really hope that this bear market really kind of you know, puts the proverbial nail in the coffins of most of this empty bull crap. And I know it's not going to disappear forever. I know it's not going to disappear completely, but I just hope it's diminished enough for the real builders to come out and to be heard and to be kind of giving the time of day that they deserve, because that's what's going to propel us into mainstream adoption.